Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds, where today we're going to do some Title Update 1 multiplayer stuff. So, let's get right to it. Title screen has once again not gotten the memo about what it is we're doing today. Not lobby search. Private lobby, there we go. I've changed my layered armor, just for the sake of different aesthetics. And let's see what the lobby ID is. There we go. Hey, Wolfkinson. I just have to assume that my audio and the game audio are fine because I had to change some settings pretty much right before going live here. Hey, Outlander. And this is not just Shaywu, it's Shaywu mixed with Hirabami. Okay, things sound fine. That's good. Let's grab this login bonus. Ooh, a Silled meal voucher. And now to do two things before we start the actual hunting. First, we're going to say hello to a giant downy crake. Hello, giant bird. Look at this thing. And now that we've said hello to the giant downy crake, we must do at least one round of barrel bowling. Let's see what barrel bowling is like today.
Happy rolling.
Is this the... No, it's not the same as the first day I did. We've got a very thin path to the rear barrel. And that ain't getting it. That is close. Hey. Hey there, guard. Nice. First try A rank on today's barrel bowling. So yeah, just do exactly what I did and you'll get an A rank. There you go. Still wish there were unique rewards for this. Give me a barrel ticket that I can use to make a barrel earring or something.
That was some fine rolling.
Oh, I see you just had to go and beat me. Also, another interesting thing. We actually have unique crafting animations here in the Grand Hub. But do I have anything to craft? That is the question. Did I already make all the arena stuff? I made all the arena stuff that I could afford, okay. Did some arenas with a friend yesterday, and yeah, there's definitely some arena sets. Unfortunately, they take a lot of Rathian and Chatacabra coins to make anything. So you gotta repeat the same 2 quests endlessly. Do I have anything on my wish list that I can craft right now? Not right at this moment. Maybe Nada can help me out. Yeah, Outlander, the legend here is the legendary blacksmith from Monster Hunter Dose. Or whatever. The guy from Dundorma. Dang, was really hoping to see one of the things I need. But I've just remembered there is one set of armor that I forgot to add to my wish list. And it's Diamond Damascus. And I can make a couple pieces of that. So, well, I can make a piece of that.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
Lend me a hand.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, it fascinates me that we get a new crafting animation with Legend here helping out.
Here.
Or I guess with Gemma helping him out. And they're making a much more polished
Elbows.
Right.
sword than Gemma normally makes. Still making a sword, but it's basically the standard hunter crafter's knife, or not crafter, carving knife. And apparently, it's all about elbows.
Very good.
Outlander, I did do the arena yet. That's how I got arena coins. But yeah, if you want to see my arena records, there you go. And there we go specifically. Best times of 425 on Rathian and 313 on Chatacabra. Yeah. I can say there is nothing for getting all A ranks with all the different weapon types on Chatacabra. So there's that.
I'm not going anywhere.
And now let us eat. I will use a meal ticket. And I'm gonna get us a meal. We can actually see meal effects now. Okay, Exploiter Meal gives you more rewards for breaking wounds. We've already seen Kunafa, which is unfortunate because Kunafa is the one that I'd be most interested in seeing again. Or, well, in the skills from, rather. But let's go with some colorful Suja cuisine. And now everyone gets it for free because when someone uses a meal voucher, everyone in the hub is allowed to take advantage of it. Though we still got some meal effects there that I don't know what they are. And we still do not appear to have any ability to check out meal effects outside of before ordering the meal. Like, we can see that we've got Piping Hot Meal and Rider Meal. But as far as I'm aware, there is no way whatsoever to see what they do. Sorry to hear about your internet there, guard. Okay, and let's see here. We do have enough people here to do a full link party of 4, so let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, would you look at that? Right after I freaking paid for a Suja meal, the Allharkin wants to offer me a meal. Little late, lady. Alright, so I have 2 tempered Mizutsunes. They top out at 4-star, unfortunately, but it's still an 8-star quest. The question is, does any of you have a 5-star tempered Mizutsune?
Of course. Come back anytime.
Guard, Zosia has been very kind to me with the gem, so I can at least say that I don't need the guaranteed gem from it. Wolfkinson, please post your 5-star tempered Mizutsune. Because, hey, if we're doing tempered Mizutsune, might as well do the spiciest one. Ooh, and it gives 8 weapon decos too. Not bad. So, something else that's amusing about the Grand Hub here. They give us no fewer than 3 options for restocking our items. We can use the makeshift camp here. Which, hey, it's kind of them to put that right across from the quest counter. But then if you don't want to use the makeshift hub, you can also now use the provision stockpile to transfer items and thus access your item box. And if you don't want to use that, then you can go a little further and use your tent for exactly the same thing. There are 3 options for item restocking. All at varying distances from the quest counter.
Of the guild. A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
So Outlander, or not Outlander, Wolfkinson, this is Wolfkinson's quest. Wolfkinson, pro tip about this camp that you've got that is very convenient for getting to specifically this Mizutsune. It's less convenient than you might think because, like, sure, while you can't start at the Wudwud's colony, it's right there. This base camp saves about 5 seconds. And in exchange, monsters can, with relative ease, find and destroy it. Yep, that attack hurts as much as I remember. Hurts pretty bad when non 5-star tempered Mizutsunes are doing it too. 4-star still hurts a lot. I actually learned something pretty fun about Bubble Blight in this game. Between streams. And is that if you've got Bubble Blight on you, and you, take a big hit that, like, actually launches you, you go sliding and spinning, like, really far. It's kinda hilarious. And it still gets rid of the Bubble Blight as usual when you take a hit. But I mean, hey, you get a fun animation. Nice claw break. Guard, I'm not desperate for Gold Crown Mizutsune just yet. Like, as much as I do want to get crowns for it. I've already got the, all achievements achievement for this game. And so I'm willing to let crowns happen when they happen at this point. Maybe if I still don't have the crowns in the run-up to this game's expansion, then I will be more interested in rushing the Mizutsune crowns. Nice tail cut. So weird seeing Mizutsune swim in this game. Nice gem. I remember back when Mizutsune would jump into the stratosphere to avoid swimming for a few seconds or squeezing through a semi-tight cave.
I gathered some materials to
Yeah, this Bubble Fox really is good at flattening people with that move. It's really disappointing how nothing the damage is on a monster that's mounted. And nicely done. Yeah, Wolfkinson, it is neat that you need to break the face to activate Soul Seer mode.
Yeah.
And now for a different man.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, Outlander, Tempered Mizutsune is a heck of a fight. They They were not afraid to make it hurt or to make it very aggressive.
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
So I've actually seen a rather amusing video of a Dual Blades player fighting Zoshia. I'm sure several of you have probably also seen it, considering it has made the rounds. Yeah, Dual Blades user doing their focus strike on Zoshia, Beyblading on down his back. Only to go down his tail, which is curled into his fire that he is breathing, and end up carting at the very end. Yeah, just conveniently getting out of the fire during the Beyblade, but then, yeah, see, the tail just curls right into the fire there. Congrats on your high barrel bowling score there, guard. It feels almost like today's barrel bowling is designed to funnel the barrel into the last thing. Today might just be a really good day to spend any unspent barrel bowling tickets. It's kind of a shame that this guy's hands are the only breakable parts of him until the final phase. I mean, no matter how hard you try, doesn't matter if his face or wing arms are in fallen mode already, until he is all the way in fallen mode, they don't break and the tail doesn't sever. Seems we got a failed mount. Oh, of course. Love getting up inside a fireball.
Don't worry, you'll get him next time.
Nice knockdown. And now we're finally allowed to get more breaks. Okay, that was not going for me. I needed Evade Extender 2 to get through that, I'm pretty sure. Well, that was a loud noise. Nice of him to stop right under that falling boulder. And down he goes. We didn't get any of the fallen part breaks, I don't think. Oh, no, we got one. But hey, what matters is we cleared the quest. I think it might be fun to, for the last quest of this stream, do a hard mode Zoshia in which we do not use any of the special slinger ammo and just let the Wilk do what it will. Basically just give Zoshia a huge advantage over us. And behold, a gem. Aw, thank you. I have been wanting more crit Jewel 3s. Oh, you didn't fail the mount, and he just ignored the mount finisher. Good job, Zoshia. I think that's my second crit Jewel 3. Ooh. Are we... We're not getting the Diva. The Diva doesn't show up every night. Yeah, I was running a crit Jewel 2 in this axe. Being able to swap it for a crit Jewel 3, I mean, that's 3. And Outlander, that was my second crit Jewel 3. I've just got the other one in a different axe already. I know this is not a monster that was added in the title update, but I haven't done this event quest on stream. Might as well. It's nothing special, it's just hunter rank points, but hey.
I'm counting on you. Good hunting starts with good eating. Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Hang on just a sec.
We received supply items. Don't let them go to
Nice.
Nice. Hearing the entire party just shout nice all at once will always be interesting. Nice KO, apparently. It always makes me sad when I run out of amp right before I'm trying to do a full release. Always makes me sad when they walk away during my full release. Not full release. So I suppose if they walk away during it, maybe it is a full release. I swear, once the title updates are done, we're gonna have to do more extended expeditions. Just so that we can do one in each environment with all of the monsters that could possibly be in it. Dang, I need a lot of fuchsium.
This thing's a trove of new data.
find it fascinating that we have 2 additional monsters that can show up in this map as of this title update. Okay, so the bear can just decide it doesn't want a power clash, huh? Fascinating. I think it's time to roll just a couple more barrels, and then we'll get back to hunting.
Here you go, easy now.
That's not a very good first roll. That's a great roll, though. Not an A rank, but pretty sure I got a B on the strength of that second roll alone.
See you around.
I wonder, can we watch another player's attempts? We sure can. Though apparently when other players are holding barrels and doing this, they animate at like half the normal frame rate, which is kind of amusing. Hey, look at these guys. They are definitely not moving at 60 FPS. But then as soon as the barrel leaves their hand, it goes back up to full frame rate.
Happy rolling.
That was not nearly as good as we have gotten. Still decent. But I don't think this one's gonna be an A rank. Unless I can get a really good roll down this line. I think it broke too far right. Yeah. We're 50 off. Congrats on your first A, Outlander.
I can't wait for your next spin.
And now you're holding an invisible barrel. Fancy.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've done a tempered Mizutsune in the fallow. So let's now do one into the downpour.
Make sure you're prepared.
Yeah, Outlander, I'm not surprised you didn't score many points with the imaginary barrel. I didn't see you get any with it, really. There is one thing I have learned about this patch that makes me very sad. While they did bring back sitting and all of the traditional gestures that you can do while sitting, no matter how many times I have tried to drink from this mug, it has never once caused me to be drunk. But, I mean, judging by the color of the splashes, we're probably just drinking water here. It used to be that if you drink, what was it, like 10 times, then you stand up and are drunk? And wobbly and all that? But now, drink as much as you want. You're totally fine when you get up. It's sad. And yeah, Wolfkinson, a repeatable Guardian Arkveld for the music alone would be worthwhile. And you know what? Maybe they'll do it with an event quest.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
When I first created this quest, there was an Uthduna on the map. And there still is. It's just over there. Okay. Hey, if one of you could grab a lure pod and bring the Uthduna to the Mizotsune, we can see a turf war. Oh, I see you're all already here. Let's do this. First person a card is on Uth duty. I see. Two of you have decided to go be on Uth duty already anyway. That also works. Alright. Bring us that fish. The Uthduna Mizotsune turf war is interesting. Mizotsune wraps around and bites the Uthduna, then Uthduna just pile drives Mizotsune. Ow. Now we just need them to acknowledge each other's presence. There it is. Slammed. I was on the wrong side to see the bite, but it did happen. Interestingly enough, this game has done a better job than any previous game of showing that Mizutsune's fangs are not retractable, but like they're hinged like viper fangs. And yet, there's something this game got wrong about Mizotsune that Rise got wrong as well. And that's how its water jet works. Because in Generations, the water jet was not from its throat, but rather from some holes behind the fangs. Like, if you looked at it from a side view, you could see that the water jet was coming from basically the roof of its mouth, not from its throat. But here, it comes from the throat. Even though, texture-wise, Mizotsune has had little holes in its palate behind its fangs ever since the beginning, and they're still there even on this version. That's where the water jet's supposed to come from. It's supposed to be like a spitting cobra, where its venom comes from when it spits. But these are the things we lose sometimes.
More supplies have been added.
It is fascinating that they have regular Mizotsune turn into Soul Seer mid-battle. But unfortunately, when you think about it, there really aren't many other options, monster-wise, for things that could turn into their deviant versions mid-combat. Because, like, the only other ones where the deviant is based on an injury they've received are Deadeye Garuga, which that's just like every Garuga. What's special about Deadeye is that it's small and has small monster anger. And then Bloodbath Diablos is technically based on an injury, but in order to really be Bloodbath Diablos, it has to have been injured a while ago. Because the horns don't regrow like that unless the horns regrow. Boy's tired. Seriously, greatsword wake-ups have never been easier. Well, actually, no, they have been easier. True charge greatsword wake-ups have never been easier. That's what's become easy. Gen 3 and earlier, greatsword wake-ups were simple as can be, because they only had the one charge. Just draw right into your wake-up attack. And there I go, spinning away. And nicely done.
Let's head back. This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Oh boy, another water orb. Apparently I didn't contribute.
All right. Let me know if
You know
change
what?
your mind.
Let's have a race. Split off into pairs. We each do this Doshagama arena. And whichever pair gets the better time wins. I don't care which one of you joins me, just let's have fun with it, shall we? This is Title Update 1 content, after all.
Well, let's have a look then.
Hello. Hello.
So it looks like it's going to be me and Wolfkinson versus Brandon and Outlander.
Calm the mind and focus.
I'm going to greatsword it because that's the weapon among these that I am the most familiar with. Tried lancing it the first time I did this quest and it went okay. Wow, I whiffed that. Need to get used to Doshaguma's attacks. They're all very slow. And something I learned about Greatsword while doing this quest to get an A rank. Greatsword's Focus Strike can be chained straight into a true charge, which the monster can still interrupt. I really need to get better about my positioning. I also need to get better about using my freaking punish draw. I swear I have done better than this against this monster before. Alright, we got the KO. Man, I really wish we had super armor on True Charge. Because to do the charge and land the first hit only to get interrupted before the second hit feels so bad. And that's ours down. Let's see what we got. I think Team Brandon's probably got the win, though. I could definitely clean up my play there. Yeah, you beat us by 40 seconds. That's... yeah. Well, nicely done, folks.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, Wolfkinson, between your lancing and my great swording, yeah, we've got a lot of improvement to do there. Alright, well, this is going to be a relatively short stream, but let's finish it up with one more Zoshia, and do like I said, no using slinger ammo. The only one who is allowed to destroy Wilk on this quest is Zoshia himself, unless you use your actual weapon to do it. So we're doing this hard mode. Only Zoshia gets to take advantage of the Wilk. Incidentally, that Doshaguma quest that we just did, there's pendant awards for it once it goes away. You get one for having done it, another for having gotten an A rank, and then a third if you manage to be in the top 10,000 players, which... that's top 10,000 players after they eliminate everyone who absolutely cheated, which I can't look at right now, but, like, last I checked, which was on Saturday. Or no, it was on Sunday. The last I checked the rankings for that quest, I had to go past 2,000 entries to even see one that was over 1 minute long. So yeah, there's cheaters everywhere, and there's zero chance that you could possibly even imagine whether or not you're in the top 10K. Which really sucks.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Yeah, Guard, Capcom has said that they will be disqualifying the people who cheated. Hopefully they also get a ban, but like, yeah, the fact that there are just so many for them to even go through is really disappointing. But that's what happens when you're a game on Steam that has sold well, not tens of millions, but 10 million, and have online leaderboards for something. And that's why I was actually really disappointed the first time they announced that they would be doing special pendant awards for the top players on an arena quest. Like, I really think instead of like, oh, top 10k get an extra pendant, just make it everyone who beats the A rank time by a certain amount. Because that way, like, sure, the cheaters get rewarded, but they don't get to make it so that we can't tell whether or not we qualify. We are allowed to use the pods that he drops himself, because those can't be used to explode Wilk. They're just damage. Damage is allowed. Ow. I feel like that downward firing flame breath comes out just a smidge too fast for how big its radius is. Well, time to get far, far away. Because thankfully, at the edges of the arena, you still are safe from this attack, even if you don't use any of the slinger ammo. Yeah, if it went any farther than that, we would be in trouble. Ah, it's being mounted, I see. Where you going, buddy? Finding the biggest rock you can bonk your face against, I see. Well, at least he respected the mount that time. And can I just say that I love seeing triple digits on the ticks for my, this. I was not getting out of that one. Not with my weapon unsheathed. Full release slash, that's the thing that I was trying to find words for when I got incinerated. When I see triple digits on the ticks for it, it is nice because it means that I have done like 1,000 damage with a single move. Not the most pleasant attack to be inside, but thank you, full release, for the damage reduction. And finally, we're allowed to break more. Nice tail cut. Double knockdowns. Love to see it. And that's all the brakes, so he should be going down any moment now. Yep. Nicely done, folks. A solid hard mode Zoshia. Gonna be interesting if we get an arc-tempered Zoshia and can do hard mode on that. Nice gem, whoever got that. So yeah, bit of a short stream, but I certainly had fun. And it's nighttime, but no diva. Judging by the fact that those fires just went out, we might have actually just missed her. But yeah. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. Thanks to everyone who hunted with me. And I will be back on Thursday for more Xenoblade. See you then, friends.
Yeah.